gosh, that's always loud. I'm hoping that this works a little bit, better than yesterday. Yesterday I tried to use OBS because I had heard that that is better for tracking stuff, and I'd heard it was better, except it made my CPU kind of try to explode. So we ended up giving up after about half hour because I'd already spent half hour trying to set up some extra stuff. So my friend and I just ended up playing it by ourselves for about 9 hours until like 1:30 in the morning. The plan is to continue streaming from where we started if I can get it working with that. If not, we'll find out. I'm playing a slightly less intensive game today, and I've swapped back to Streamlabs because that has worked. That was working yesterday. Not yesterday, the day before. And it worked with my old model that I didn't like that much, and with just using normal camera, but I don't want to use normal camera because I'd rather be a cute anime girl. So, yeah. I'm slow. Let me know if any of the audio is a bit scuffed, like if things are too loud or too quiet, because I keep finding that in my clips that when I go back afterwards, that the sound was completely different on stream, and my music is usually very loud. I have worked out some stuff and I've tried to make it sort it out, so it's a little bit, should be better, and I have a bit more control over volume and stuff, so just let me know if things are too loud. We're going to be starting a new game of Stray Gods later. Right? We're going to be starting a new game of Stray Gods later. I did start it before with my old model. Hold on, I dropped something. Oh no! I dropped a thing! Ah! Where'd it go? Oh, that's so annoying. Where did that actually go? Oh, found it. Chuck that away. I dropped a thing and it scared me. Yeah, I started this before with my old model, decided I didn't like the model. I never picked it back up again, off screen or on. So we're starting it again. I don't really remember what happened. I'm going to start a new game. Be a bit fun. See what's happening there. I'm slowly working on getting some fun things around the stream as well to see whether what works, what doesn't, what I like, what you like. I will warn you that I get very distracted by my cat when he decides to pay me attention, which during the day doesn't tend to bother. At night, he does right now. I think it's him telling me to go to bed. But I ignore him. I'm just trying to sort out some stuff. Check that things are running. So I'm gonna have a little moment. And we might have a bit of weirdness as I just... Do I have headphones up here? I don't think I do. Not for my phone. So I'm just gonna mute a second and see whether sound is working. Yep, it seems to be on the stream because I have a little thing on my phone to check. Okay. Oh! I clicked the wrong button. I pressed buttons that I shouldn't have pressed. Give me a second. Oh no. How do I get back to the screen that I was on? Is it this one? I figured it out. I pressed some buttons on my phone that should not be pressed. I just gotta do a little thing, or I realised I actually forgot to post on Instagram that we're making another attempt. Gonna post it over on the Instagram. How do I do that? So we go this button. I believe I can add a link. Link. Paste. With a different game. That's not. Oh. I spelled that wrong multiple times. We're doing well. That has been posted. Just gonna check that it's actually gone through. Yeah, yeah. Yep. Okay. Gosh. And I think I'm gonna start now. Maybe, if it works. Hopefully. Make him small now. And the cat's gone because I couldn't figure out a way to fit the cat on the screen that I liked without making it too busy. So bye bye cat. Gonna start a new game. I apparently have 2 separate games on here. Or are these the same game? Oh no, I think it's Act 1 and I got up to Act 2 and then it just didn't work, so I'm gonna overwrite that one. And hopefully it'll work. Guess we'll find out. I'm gonna put my headphones back on properly. Now we just gotta hope that it loads. Okay.
4 hours. 4 hours in a rented gym that still smells like socks and childhood trauma. And where did it get us? Other than... The band wasn't even looking for anything specific. We just wanted change. We wanted to see who was out there, if they'd show up. Well, they showed up all right.
You know, I had a dream where this exact thing happened. Except we were on stage. And naked.
We were auditioning.
Not all of us. Okay, it was just me. I was naked. I think this went better.
Can it be worse? Trying to make me feel better, or maybe we should try that. We're gonna go with that one.
In your dream,
gonna be pessimistic.
Was the stage on fire? Because otherwise, I find that hard to believe.
Whoa, can we do that for our next gig?
We are not setting the stage on fire, Brian.
Right.
Please stop asking. Okay, let's just wrap this up. Kaz, do you need a ride?
Just to Brian's. I'm, crashing on his couch until I get a new place.
What? You said it'd be 2 days.
You know you like having me around. Whatever.
Have you heard yourself
I don't think
snore?
that's how agreement for crashing counts.
Hey, Grace, you okay? I know you've been kind of loose ends since you left college. I was just hoping tonight would cheer you up.
You can give a little heart. That's cute. I meant, well... which one do we want? I'm gonna go with this one.
Fine,
I feel like I should've given
Freddie.
it a little heart.
I'm really okay.
Yeah? You don't seem okay.
Well, I guess I just thought this would be easier, you know? How did I even get here?
I know. It's okay, Grace. I'm right here with you.
Music is your life, Freddie. You're the drummer, the lyricist. All of this was your idea. I wish I knew where I fit.
I think you fit. You know that, right?
Yeah.
That's quite cute.
You coming?
They're quite cute.
I'm gonna hang out a bit and lock up. I'll see you at home.
Like a boat
Oh, we got music.
lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. Is the world too much, or is it just me? Everything I set upon unravels
She sounds so
at my
pretty.
feet.
Oh, her baby, I love you.
Everything I've learned wasted on a girl who doesn't know how to be free. Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen.
Where'd her voice go? I'm so confused. I'm very confused. How do I...
Like a boat
That was a bit weird.
lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen.
Oh,
Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I heard you from outside. My name's Calliope. You have an amazing voice. I hope you know that.
thanks. I'm Grace. Are you here for the audition, or...?
I think the audio's slightly
Yes.
fell behind and I'm a little bit
Yes, I
confused, so
am.
I'm gonna hope that if it lets me pick an option, I might just leave it here for a second and just see whether it catches up. Considering she's not supposed to be singing, I don't think. So we're just gonna let it, see if it stops.
To be seen.
Oh, we might be there. I'm just checking that it's not gonna start again. Think we're
Okay.
good?
Did you,
Okay.
bring an instrument or some music?
I kinda bring my music wherever I go.
All right. Well,
With the fire furious, I have burned my tongue. Grief from all the promises, too many dreams unsung. All the steps I didn't take and paths proved untrue. Is this
Oh, they're so pretty together. I love hearing them sing together, it brings me joy.
I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. All things that lose their way can find it again. There is no inertia in the ocean.
Choose your trait. So we're going to be kick-ass, which is in your face. This Grace is very punk rock, not afraid to get reckless and aggressive when it's called for. We have charming, which is this Grace is with soul and charisma. She tries to do the right thing and everyone likes her more for it. Or clever, with sometimes you need to think your way out of a problem, right? This Grace is sneakier, smartier, and witty. I feel like it should be wittier. Also, it's smarter, not smartier. Because smartier is not a word. And you're just gonna give me a second, and we're gonna think about it. We'll be thinking. I think I might go kick-ass because I like the idea of being angry.
Maybe if I paddle hard enough, I'll fight the waves, try to be tough. Can I belong to the sea?
Wow. What was that?
It's kind of cool.
Your song was just so wonderful. I had to finish it with you. I
like
hope
your
that's all
jacket.
right.
It looks so warm and
I
fluffy.
also know what it feels like to be lost. To feel as if you have no place to turn. That's why I had to come inside.
Oh! Press the wrong button. You aren't here to audition. That's the clever, thinky one. I'm gonna ask
Well,
what's
I know
wrong.
why I feel that way, but what's your story?
I'm reaping what I've sown, I think. This has been a very long time coming.
Ouch. Sounds harsh.
May I ask you why you feel so adrift? You're so young. Surely your life is just beginning.
Can be honest, be guarded, or joke about it. I think joke about it because it's a protection thing.
You sound like my guidance counselor.
Then I should apologize.
No, it's fine. There's just only so many times someone can ask what's wrong with you before you start to think there's really something wrong with you. But what does she know?
True.
If only she could see me now, right?
I think she'd see what I see. I should go.
About the audition. I'm sure everyone will agree you're in, if you want to be, that is.
I hope to see you again, Grace. Perhaps soon.
Right. See you then.
He's not joining your band. Little Grace, she is not gonna join your band. She's... I don't actually know why she's there. But I know she sure as ain't there for your auditions. They were quite dramatic. Oh, this is cute. Oh, I like the little checkered pink hair. That's cute.
Did you lose your keys, Fred? I thought you'd be... What the... Calliope?
I didn't know else.
Calliope?
Oh, I'm
you
so
doing?
sorry, Grace.
Oh, God.
Gonna
You're hurt.
panic and get help.
I'll get
No.
help.
Try to.
No, you have to wait. You can't go. I didn't want to do this to you. Not like this. I'm so sorry.
Do
What do
to
you
us.
mean? Hey! Calliope!
Grace, I think she's dead.
Please. Please, come on.
And now she's glowing. That's a bit odd. This is not how people die normally. I don't think.
What?
You sure this is not
What
normal?
is that?
And it is now inside of you. Your eyes are now glowing too. You just absorbed a weird glowy thing. Why'd you do that? I guess we'll find out. Don't do that. You're gonna get blood in your hair, and blood's pretty weird to get out. Who's that? It's a person. Like shorts.
Oh, I can wait. Take your time.
Hermes!
Who... Is that my door?
Technically, it's my door. Or our door, maybe? I came as soon as I could.
That's... Came as soon as you could. You came almost instantly as soon as she died, bro.
I think
say we
she's
need help.
dead. We need help. You need to call someone.
Well, I'm someone. I got called. Happens every time one of us dies, you know?
What?
She really is dead, huh? Man. So, the course is gonna want to talk to you. Sucks, but, you know.
Explain. I'm gonna be angry. Explain this right now. Like, what on earth is happening?
You were gonna tell me
Oh,
what's
she
going on
tackled her.
right now.
Whoa.
Who are you? How did you get here? What is happening?
Alright, jeez. Let me go. Look, I can see you don't know squat about this, so I'm gonna explain real quick. Then you gotta come with me, okay? When Cal died, you saw a shiny thing come out of her, right? That was her soul. That's what made her a god.
A what?
It's in
What?
you now, which makes you a god. Surprise, right? With me so far? Cool. Let's go.
I'm just being stolen by Hermes. You stole me! You stole us! I love the art style of this. It reminds me of another game that I played once. I can't remember. The one about the werewolf? I think. It was like fantasy characters and I was a
where
big
are
bad
we?
wolf.
Sorry to drop you and run, but when an idol dies, there's like 100 different things I gotta do.
No, wait. Where did you bring me? How did we get here?
The chorus can explain. Don't touch anything. Okay?
Wait, come back!
Bit weird. You didn't even let me wash my
Okay.
hands, bro.
Yeah, I'll just wait here and, not touch anything.
Technically, you're touching the floor. And now you're touching the desk. I'd be so tempted by the cookies. Like, if there was just a tray of cookies left there, I would be so tempted by them. Oh, I think she's being tempted. Bird is watching you. Don't touch the cookies. Hello. You look kinda cool. Why is there only one of you in like traditional Greek-inspired stuff? Like, get with the times, lady.
Our beloved sister, the last of
Oh,
the
it's
Muses,
Athena.
has passed
Get
on
with the times, Athena.
to you, our new sister, delivered to us by dear sweet Hermes. It's,
You
Grace,
sound like you're
yes?
introducing us to a cult.
Yes?
You sound like a
my,
cult
my.
leader.
You have had quite the day, haven't you?
I don't like it. Calliope is really dead?
So Calliope is really dead. Even if she's a...
A god?
yeah, a god.
Yes, we call it passing on, but yes, sadly it happens even to us. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Athena, goddess of wisdom. This is
Athena,
Apollo, god of prophecy,
goddess of
dressed for the occasion,
arena.
as always. The wondrous Aphrodite, goddess of love. And the one glaring at you is Persephone, once queen of the underworld. Together, we are the chorus.
Persephone
We
is
rule
cool.
over the idols, our name for the gods who remain. All of us, hidden in your modern world.
I really like Persephone's jacket. Like, I kind of want that. Like, you live here? Expect me to believe this? Wait, gods are real? I'm gonna go... This
right,
one.
and you live here. Not in some city in Europe or a...
On top of a mountain? Oh, I know. Once we roamed marble halls, and now, fashionably appointed apartments. We have Wi-Fi.
We love Wi-Fi.
We move with the times, Grace. We have to, if we're going to remain hidden and survive. The mortals grow more and more clever with each passing century. Television! I do what I must.
Wait, gods are real, or you expect me to believe this? So, these two I had before, I think I'm allowed to click on these and then I end up with that one.
Gods aren't real. They can't be. They're just...
Stories, myths, legends?
If you're real, you'd be all-powerful. You wouldn't be hiding or...
Don't pay much attention to those old tales about us, Grace. They weren't very true to begin with, and, well, truth be told, we've diminished since those days. That doesn't mean we're helpless, of course. Far from it. Yet, at the end of the day, we too are just people, trying to get by.
You expect me to believe this?
You expect me to believe that gods, sorry, idols, have been living among us for what, thousands of years? You're thousands of years old.
Oh, no, I'm not trying to make you believe anything. Not at all. If you'd like to believe this office is right outside your front door, or that we are, I don't know, actors, religious fanatics, by all means. The only thing I do need you to grasp is that you are here. This is real, and like it or not, it is happening.
Yeah, I was allowed to click
Wait,
all of
you
them. So
said,
do this one.
and Hermes said, that I'm a god now too. And an idol.
That is true.
That thing that came out of her that went into me.
We call it an eidolon, the part of Calliope's soul which made her an idol, which now makes you one.
Athena, we are wasting time.
The reason you're here,
just had that going
Grace,
through my
the
head every
reason
time
why we
her
made you
name was
wait
said.
so long while we debated, is because we have rules. Those rules mean we can't admit into our ranks a usurper. Never mind a possible murderer. I
Wait,
know this
what?
will all come as a shock, and I'm so sorry to say it, but I'm afraid you have to die.
That's probably not a good idea. Like, that is probably not
What?
with this one, so I'm gonna go with this
I
one.
didn't murder Calliope. She was already hurt when she banged on my door.
So you say?
I just met Calliope last night. Why would I kill her? Why would you even think that?
Calliope's blood is literally on your hands.
It isn't...
Oh, she looks so helpless. Maybe we
We should do as we agreed. Calliope's line would end, yes, but what other option do we have? Let a usurper Remain an idol?
Justice has to be done, for Calliope's sake.
But
I feel like
this isn't justice.
I feel like it's weird how much she is pushing it while everybody else is slightly hesitating. Oh, we're getting another song.
You cannot hide from this reality.
I'm not hiding, though a little lost here.
If you are lost, little girl, this bears explanation. Dear child, please listen.
It sounds so good.
You have usurped a muse. No recourse to be arranged.
But it's unfair.
I know, but our laws cannot be changed.
It's a
But
bit.
she came to me.
You must realize there are simple rules.
Ooh, beat
If one of us
change.
dies, these rules have been the tools
Sped
that
up.
You must know I didn't
us.
do it. Is it weird this isn't song?
Now
A little bit.
that the muse is gone. Now that she's gone, I'm afraid you'll have to see. You'll have to see the chorus is in accord. Justice won't be ignored.
I disagree.
Hey, Apollo.
Did I hear that correctly?
You've been quiet this entire time, Apollo. Why speak up now?
I grieve Calliope's loss just as much as the rest of you, but I can't let you do this.
He's right. What if Grace speaks the truth? What if Calliope chose her?
And what if Calliope was murdered by her? What if Grace stole her Eidolon?
Then we need to find out. Don't you want justice?
Oh, Apollo, I thought we'd agreed this was justice. What would you have us do?
Have a trial. Oh, there was an option for
Don't
it.
I get a trial? A fair hearing, something? Or is that not what idols do?
She looks so annoyed.
We aren't seriously considering this.
Very well. This one time. I put a motion before the chorus. Do we allow Grace the right to prove her innocence?
Yes.
I think
Yeah.
so. Yes.
Fine.
Yeah, because I didn't do anything.
And there we have it.
And also, it'd be a very short game.
Wait, I'm gonna get some help with this, right? Some direction?
You say Calliope chose you. I would like to believe that. I truly would. You have 1 week to find out what happened, Grace.
What happens after a week?
There will be a trial. If you cannot provide proof of your innocence by then, oh, our original verdict stands.
Can someone explain to me just how I'm supposed to find the truth? I'm not a detective. I don't know anything about the idols.
Well, that's for you to figure out.
I knew you were gonna say that. How did I know you were gonna say that?
We're not going to keep you, Grace. You have much to do. Before you go, however, a few rules. Do not reveal our existence to the mortal world. This includes mortal authorities that cannot help you. Do not harm another idol. Do not leave the city. Do as the chorus commands. Otherwise, do whatever you must to find the true killer, if they exist.
Oh, that's all?
Welcome, dear sister.
And do help yourself to a cookie.
I don't think I want your cookies now. I know, bold statement coming from me, who was just like, I want a cookie, but like... They're a bit... Your vibes have tainted the cookies. I'm trying to click on it. There we go. Let me go. Let me go home. I just want to go home. Ah, I'm home. Oh, she's gonna be big mad.
Grace? Grace!
Oh no, she's just worried.
Hi.
Hi! 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 You're kidding, right? When I came home, the door was wide open.
Okay,
You
now
weren't
she's mad.
answering your phone. Kaz and Brian are still out looking for... Grace... We thought something happened to you. Wait,
Something kinda
did something
did.
happen to you?
Little bit. Alright, where's my mouse? I'm not supposed to reveal it.
When you got home, there wasn't a body here? No blood or anything?
A body? What do you mean, like a dead body?
Yeah. A woman named Calliope. She showed up and she was...
You were gone all night. Why didn't you answer your phone? I was calling and calling. This wasn't some hookup, was it? Because, you know, you can
there's a
say
person.
it's none of your business, Freddy.
What's he doing? It's not a hookup.
It was definitely not a hookup. I'm allowed to say that much, I think.
Allowed to say? Like you're a secret spy? Have you been a secret spy this whole time? Because if you have, that's pretty cool.
Hi there.
Who is this, Grace?
Wait,
Or
at least
anything,
I'm not
please?
the one that revealed it, so I can't get in trouble for revealing it to her, because this guy did.
Honestly, your guess is as good as mine.
Answer your question, my dear. You see the horns because I allow you to see the horns. That's crazy, right? As for who I am, I've been known most often as Pan. So you call me that, if you must call me anything.
He's kind of fun.
Pan, of the Greek
I like
gods.
his voice.
Pan, right? What are you, some kind of cosplayer?
But he gives
The
me
days of idols
weird
being
vibes.
called gods are well behind us, I'm afraid, but
Gives me old vibes.
I assure you,
Hi!
I am the real article.
Message, the chat just
I've come
popped
to
up
offer our
on my
newest
end.
idol a helping hand. Or perhaps two. You do look lost, don't you?
I just realised I think I need to sort out something on another thing. There it is. I don't think the chat bar's showing properly. It is not. That's an issue. Not sure what's up with that. I'll fiddle with that in a minute. I don't know. We could go the clever route. Sent here. How can you help? Or can I
So
was
we
told
can
not
just
to
talk
talk.
about this. In front of Freddy.
Haven't you? Darling. And here I drop my glamour and everything.
It's just... I was told we're not supposed to. Talk about it, that is.
Talk about what? Grace, tell me.
The
To be
prohibition
fair,
is against revealing the idols
yesterday
to the
we got
mortal
to the point
world.
where it
She's
just
not the mortal
completely
world.
gave up. But I've
Is
gone
she?
to Streamlabs again, and it
She
seems
can
to
be
be
trusted.
mostly working.
Can't she?
It's just a
Why
bit
do I
weird.
have the feeling that I'm gonna regret not leaving with Brian and Kaz?
Oh, I can guarantee it.
I'm also
Okay,
seriously
Freddie.
hoping that my volume's
Have a
alright.
seat. Let's talk.
'Cause God knows what's going on with that. Yeah, I am a little confused by the chat box. I'm gonna.
Huh.
That's it? Huh?
I guess.
This might go a bit weird because I'm opening another
Do
thing. It doesn't like it when I
you?
do that.
Well-
I'm gonna leave it on this scene a second while I try to figure out a problem. Why am I logged out? Oh god. Why? For some reason I'm logged out as well. That is not helpful. How about we don't just randomly log me out of things I need? Right, verification code. Let me in. Do 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 do. I feel like I should have tested. I feel like I should have tested the chat box, but it was working before. So I'm not sure why it's not working now. Like the one on screen. Did it, is it this one? Just pop out, copy it. I'm just gonna see whether it's just... This one, that's what I need. Let's have a look. Oh wait, could be because I have two different things. I think I figured it out. I just gotta fix it. I need this one. I think I had the wrong overlay there. Because for some reason... Oh gosh. The sound... It does not like this. It does not like me having this open. With the sounds. I might just so y'all don't have to deal with it being a bit funny. Okay, got this. Go back here. Go here. It's not what I meant to click on. Oh gosh. Is it this? Is this what I want? No. Let me try. Let me try it this way. Do do. We are gonna. We're gonna have a moment. Okay, I'm just gonna go there. See if thing. Just leave it on that while I fix things. Hopefully. Okay, I will see if that works. Let's see if that works. We'll find out if that works, I guess. Well, it's working on there, not on here. That is... But I think that could possibly be a cropped it wrong, so we will have another quick look. Oh god. What have you done to me? I blame you. Be nice if I could click on the right things, but my screen is too tiny. Oh, there we go. Figured it out. I just had it the wrong size. Oh gosh, I'm clicking on the wrong things. Alright, got that working. I will just need to quickly pop it on a different thing. I'm just trying to... Okay, it seems to be working on the other side, but that's the other one. I'm just very confused. Right, add source. We're having issues. Oh, it's so small on my little screen. I need to get a bigger screen. If I say that. The only reason it's so small is because it's technically my drawing tablet. I have two, technically. Monitor-wise, technically I only have one, but my drawing tablet is a display tablet, so it counts as a second one. For most of the time, but the problem is it's a 4K because it's a Huion Canvas Pro 4K one, which means that everything on it is really tiny. Because it's a smaller screen than my other screen, but but it's a 4K, whereas my other screen is not. So everything's just very tiny on it. There we go. Fixed it on that one. Can go back to this. The only reason I turned off the other thing is because it was loud and I was getting distracted. Now just checking. Oh, I clicked a button. I don't know what button I clicked, but I clicked a button. There you go. We'll just go with that. Hopefully that will work. Hopefully. And let's see if I close off. Closing off Google seemed to have fixed the sound at least, so I'm gonna just hopefully
I'm still hoping I'll wake up.
Now we just hope
This
that
feels
it
like one
works.
really long, really bad dream.
I don't know. Isn't it cool to be a god?
If it is, the cool part hasn't happened yet.
Well, I have a million questions, but I can ask them later. The important thing is that I am here to support my best friend.
The one that's technically my bigger one, I think that one's a 27-inch. But whereas the other one is, I think it's about 16. Yeah, it's the Canvas Pro 16, so it's 16 inches ish. Technically it's a bit bigger, but the actual screen size is about that. Problem is it's just too high a quality for everything. Yeah, it's too high quality and everything on it is tiny and I can't read. Do we give a heart? What do we want? Sorry to get you involved. Taking this well. I'm gonna go with that
You are
one.
taking this way better than I did.
Yes, well, nobody's threatening me.
That is a good point.
You need help, so I help. Even if it means tracking down god killers.
Such darling camaraderie.
Ooh.
It brings a tear to my eye. It truly
Nearly
does.
dropped things.
Speaking of killers.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You wound me, dear lady. I've come to offer advice to our newest idol, a foundling who was set adrift most cruelly.
I can't tell if he's actually helpful or if he's just being slimy, so I'm
So
gonna
you're
ask all
here
the questions.
purely for my sake then? Like a charity case?
My dear sweet girl, as far as you're concerned, I am the god of charity cases.
But you're not, are you? Pan was the god of lust and mischief. Doesn't sound too charitable to me.
Ah, yes. The old
Yeah.
tales of the gods. Such antics, such
He's-
fantasy. Pay them no mind.
It's like he's being helpful, but why?
You know, you could be the killer, for all I know.
Come
ask
to
all of the
mislead you,
questions.
perhaps. How
I don't like
fiendishly
it.
clever of
He
me.
feels slimy.
Well called, darling.
And maybe even true.
Poor, poor Pan. To be eternally
I feel like he's a
maligned and
question mark
mistrusted.
flag.
Alas, and alas, and alas.
I feel like he's a question mark. 'Cause
I doubt there's a line of idols waiting to offer you advice, Grace. But whether you accept mine or not is for you to decide.
Because he feels like he's a green flag disguised as a red flag. Or he's a red flag disguised as a green flag. Amber?
Seems rather convenient, you showing up with advice. How did you even know I existed?
A little bird told me, if you must know. Very useful.
Too many
those little
flags.
birds.
Makes sense for
not
Pan to
gonna
have
tell you,
every
Grace.
flag.
There's not much to tell. Among the idols, news travels swiftly. We are a tiny village of godly busybodies. I
But
heard
he's
of
slightly
your
less
arrival,
sus than
and I know how
Athena.
obtuse
Athena,
the chorus can be. So here I am. You're welcome.
I don't like her in this. Yeah, he is Pan. He's gotta have all of it. Oh, I apparently
I still
missed a
don't trust
question.
you. Nobody does anything for free.
Now. Who said I was doing anything for free?
Here we go.
I have not, however, asked for anything
I do like his little horns though.
as of yet.
Alright,
I'll
down to one
bite.
option.
What's your advice? I have to admit, I don't really know where to start.
Well, I'm not normally one to run amok telling others how to live their lives. But have you considered using your powers?
My powers.
Music, art, passion. You are the last muse, and all these are now your province.
True, we're singing. Chorus started singing. They did. That's not a question. It's a question, but it's not a question, so I'm gonna go with
When I was talking
statement.
to Athena and the others, they all started singing. Does that mean that was me?
Let me guess. Music swelled as if from nowhere. Lips quivered, souls were laid bare.
Yeah, I guess.
And yeah, that was you.
Okay, but how does that help me find
I think we're just
Calliope's murderer?
Allow
Like,
me to
yeah, you did
expedite
that.
the process of understanding. Now then, close your eyes. You hear that? It's coming from you. When you sing, what emotion
Being
does it
weird.
summon?
I don't know.
You open your eyes, you look into the crowd, and you feel.
Her hair
Powerful.
just moved. Her hair moved without anybody touching it. And Freddie in the background being like,
Know
"Fuck."
that you're lost now. You've been given powers you don't understand.
This melody does not help me believe that he is not a villain.
All that you hear is at your command.
Wait.
No, it's okay, Freddy. This is all me? What do I do?
I like the tree.
Start singing.
Now?
Why not?
I picked
Time to
angry,
waste
so
it.
we're gonna go with the red. Oh, my voice is going.
Not about to just trust you. You barge in and take over the place. I don't know what I must do, but here's what you can do. Get out of my face. I'm doing it right now.
You're a natural girl.
I don't
Lost
follow.
little girl.
Are those
I love-
really
oh,
actual horns?
timed.
And this singing is so hard to swallow. Can you hear me, Grace? What's going on?
Valid.
Sorry you had to be here for this.
It's understandable
I'm in the
that
dark too,
she'd
as
be a
your
bit
hero.
confused.
Like I know that I'm in full control, cause the words and the tunes I feel here in my soul. If this is a power, I'm not overthinking it. If this was a drink, I'd be drinking it. But someone is dead and I'm losing my head. Like the goat said, this is my time, time to shine. This is my time, time to shine. Grace, nothing makes sense here. And won't the carpet be covered in fleece? And you said someone died here. Shouldn't we then just call the police?
Honestly, yeah. We should
Can
call the
we all
police.
loosen up now? Remember this madness is happening to me.
She has a valid reason to have a breakdown.
But pulling me round is
Like,
not what
her
I
friend
need.
just came back and now she knows that gods are real.
Gonna be here all the time.
How dare you? You don't know me.
If she has to be, pass me some wine.
Grace, is this
Stop
how
fighting.
you let strangers speak to
We need to work
me?
together or not at all.
Chance I could throw the both of you out. Still got no idea what all this is about.
They've just been both forced to sit down.
If this is a dream, then it's gonna be my time. Time to shine.
Yes.
Pan looks so proud of himself and Freddy looks so pissed at him.
I don't need either of you.
Well, what happens next?
How about a solo? Grace, are you sure about this?
Yes, a solo.
I think I clicked on solo by accident. I wanted everybody to sing together. Oh, okay.
I never knew I had that in me.
Who's making this happen? This isn't a game.
You don't understand.
This has all gotten out of hand.
Nothing for Grace will ever be the same.
That's it. Shut up. This is a wreck. If I had four hands, I'd grab you both by the neck. This is my life, and
I
it's
think
happening
both of
to
them
me.
are kind of...
We can't work this out. It's just
Grace and Freddy are both kind of having like a breakdown in this.
time to shine.
Whereas Pan is just having a great time.
Time to shine. He's taking us both for a ride. Time. I could go on a
Choose knife for them, Pan.
time to shine.
I'm choosing Freddy.
Sorry to break it to you, Pan, but I'm not abandoning my best friend.
I panicked, it was
That-
quick.
That's your choice. Humdrum
like-
mortality.
How about
They have a
trusting in those
college
who love
graduation
her
pic
instead
together.
of those who want to use her?
Or high school,
Oh
I don't know.
my.
They have
Such
a
drama.
graduating photo it together. I can't.
No matter how you employ it, Grace, this is the power of a muse, drawing out that which lies within. I trust you can see how that might be useful in your investigation.
I didn't have cool control things, so force people to sing.
You mean no one has a choice but to sing along?
We all have a song in our hearts, Grace. You can make us sing, but the song will always be ours. A muse does not command. She evokes.
I also just realized
she elicits.
goat is too.
She inspires.
Quite cute.
Look, Creepo, Grace
like a D&D
already
character.
told you to take a hike.
So she did. Allow me to get to the point then. For all your powers, you still need a place to begin your search. And this I can provide. An address. In the city. Where Calliope was staying, I do believe.
I'm gonna thank him.
Address? Thank you. That's perfect. Thank you.
Now this I consider a favor. One I hope you'll remember in future dealings.
Like, Pan and other versions of Pan are technically
That's
what
perfect.
the devil
We can look
was
for clues
modeled
there.
after.
What this Calliope was doing, who her enemies
Because
were.
I
They
should
saw a thing
remind you
with
there
horns.
is an element of
Just meant-
danger. A
We're
killer
taking that.
is on the loose.
So, kind of, a little bit. Maybe next time, Freddy. I don't need her help, need your help, Pan, or I'm not worried. I do like the little hand motion, but no, we're
Then
keeping
I'll
Freddy
definitely
along
need
for the
backup.
ride.
You'll be fine. After all, what's a mortal to do that you cannot?
I can speak Hindi. Okay, fine.
I don't
get
think
it.
that's helpful right now.
I need to find Kaz and Brian. Just tell them you're okay. If not
Possibly.
the other stuff.
Then I guess I'll go check this place out on my
But
own.
I feel like picking Pan
So
would come
glad
back to
that's
bite us as
settled.
well.
I'll
I
let
don't
you get
trust
to it.
either of
I've
the
drinking
options,
to
and I'd rather
resume.
stick with, I
Ta-ta.
guess, the one that I know. And I didn't tell her. Pan did. He's the one that had his horns all out. Or willy-nilly. So we're gonna go to Muse's hideaway. We wait for it to load. I keep nearly dropping my drink.
Oh, it's open. That's not a good sign.
I mean, it's helpful that it's open, because, like, how else were you expecting to get in there?
This is
You have
Calliope's
no key.
apartment? I don't know what I was expecting, but not this. Hello?
It gives rich
Oh, sure, great,
musician
good job.
vibes.
Just announce to the killer that you're here.
Smooth.
I better have a look around.
Ooh, we have things. Elvis picture. Okay, we're gonna go in order from top to bottom.
Damn, look at that. That's beautiful. How do you even get one of these?
We have a lot of money. The light. Where'd my mouse go?
After Calliope left the audition, where did she go? Did she follow me? Did she come here?
The elegant painting.
Did she paint that?
I wouldn't really
Looks
say
like it
that's an
belongs in a
elegant
museum.
painting. I could see it in a museum, but I wouldn't really say it's elegant. Warhol painting? I don't know what that means, but okay.
Andy Warhol, yeah, that makes sense. I wonder how many celebrities she knew.
Oh, it's a person. Drums.
Right. These aren't... Do I inherit these as the new muse? Is that even okay to ask?
That would be kind of fun, though, if you did. I don't know why it keeps sending my mouse to the other side of the screen.
I want to believe this is just an ironic photo of Elvis and she wasn't like his muse or.
The heart.
Giant harp. Of course there's a giant harp.
Makes sense for there to be a giant heart. She's old. I like how it's just called instrument.
So many instruments in here.
It's not even called the plural.
Did she play all of them?
And now we go upstairs. Whee. Up the spiral staircase.
I don't see anything
Try not to
useful
get
down
dizzy.
here. Maybe there's something upstairs?
All that blur that made my eyes go funny.
Oh man. Keep it together, Grace. It's just your average, everyday.
There were only 3 muses, you know, not 9. Whenever they found someone who made something truly masterful or created a new art form, they'd pass on their eidolon, take a new name. You see, that's how the mortals became confused. They got it
Makes
wrong.
sense.
Like they got almost everything about us wrong.
Does make sense. I'm gonna say that
You
one.
scared
'cause
me.
Did
Sitting there in the
she made
dark.
a screamy noise?
Oh,
For all I know, you could be the killer come to hide the evidence or raid the fridge.
no, I'm just here to mourn an old and very dear friend. If
Oh,
I may
yes.
ask,
The murderer goes
How
back
did you
to the
find
scene
this
of the
place?
crime
what
to
are you
take the
doing
leftover
here?
food.
Pan
Yeah,
told
Pat
me
told
about
us
it.
about it.
I was hoping I could find something, some clue about what happened.
You've already met Pan? How odd.
Well, at least he lifted a finger to help me. For his own gain, maybe, but it's better than nothing.
I honestly wish I could help you, Grace. You and Calliope both deserved better.
Screen turned off. That was a bit spooky. Oh, we have questions.
Can you tell me about
Let's go
Calliope?
through the questions.
I barely knew her, but she seemed
She was a beautiful soul, if troubled.
troubled.
She thought the idols had lost their way. She argued with us, with all of us, that we needed to change. We hadn't spoken in years. I hadn't seen her home before today. I'd rather not talk about it.
I should thank you for,
Why'd they help?
you know,
It was a bit weird.
speaking up for me.
It wasn't right, what they were doing.
It still isn't. I still need help.
I'm not disputing that, Grace. I just don't think that I'm the one to help you.
Though. Why?
Why can't
Being
you help
weird.
me exactly? Pan said there's no specific rule against it.
It's not that I'm forbidden to help you, Grace. It's that you don't want my help.
Of course I do! You have to know more than me about almost everything!
My help will only make things worse.
How is that possible? I've been sentenced to death.
And without my help, you stand a chance of avoiding that fate.
We're gonna ask the
This
last
room
question,
is a mess.
and we need to figure
Did
out
you
which
do
answer
this?
we're going with.
With this, it was like this when I got here.
And you didn't think that was in the least bit strange?
I didn't think much of it. I came here to be reminded of Calliope, not to search through her things. That and it's cleaner than my place.
The man has depression. Could be a clue here. That's got the black
So
question
you didn't
mark.
mess up the room, but someone must have. There could be a clue.
No, nothing that I've seen. All this mess, as you put it, is likely the result of her projects.
Her projects?
When Calliope got an idea in her head, she would obsess over it, sometimes for months, even years. I don't know what she was involved with lately, but this,
Understandable.
for her,
Calliope
this
neurodivergent?
is nothing.
You won't have me at all. But I'm gonna question was like, how do
So
I know
you
that
won't
he
answer
didn't
my
do it?
questions. You're sitting here in the dark. You say you're mourning Calliope.
What are you insinuating?
I don't know you. For all I know, you could be the killer. You came to get rid of evidence, maybe, or you knew I was coming and you're here to throw me off.
Valid questions.
That's ridiculous.
Is it?
No, you're being weird.
The only thing you've said is that I don't want your help, but that's ridiculous?
Are you gonna get a depressed man song in a minute?
I can't do this.
I don't have anywhere else to go.
Meaning?
Meaning, I'm not leaving until you give me something. I wouldn't do this if it wasn't literally life or death. But I need to know what the problem is.
Glowy eyes, we're gonna start singing soon.
I haven't sung in centuries.
Tough luck.
According
Gonna
to
sing now.
Pan, I can't force anyone to do anything.
Ooh, this music's kind of cool.
Phantom pains from a missing friend, feeding thoughts that never end. What did
It is
I
kind of cool
do?
visuals.
What didn't I do?
What did you do, Apollo?
Here she is, only in your head. Long gone fights, but they're never dead. What
Gonna
did
be nice.
I do? What didn't I do?
Calliope, what was she to you?
Years, thousands of years, we walked side by side.
I like the silhouettes being in different
She tried,
outfits.
said there's other paths.
Generational outfits, that's what I was trying to
Walk the
say.
same, never the same. I have roads I like, smooth, paved in stone. She got tired of our divide.
She does sound
weren't the
awesome.
same, never the same.
Calliope, she's the way to be. Facing
It feels like a
out,
slight genre change
finding ways to see
just
beyond
because
what's dead,
I clicked the angry one.
reaching ahead.
Yeah, that was her. A meteor, a blazing star, and she was no more. What did I do? What didn't I do?
Man up.
Years, thousands of years. You walked.
She's mourning being like,
kept your
oh,
eyes
look at all these things that I didn't do. I'm like, well, make it right now and actually do something about it.
change. If you walk the same, you'll be to blame.
But I've tried.
Never with me. We haven't tried.
Then
Come on.
let's see.
We're gonna light up the lighthouse. Is it a
I
lighthouse?
always knew. I can tell she's in there too.
It's true. I'm listening now.
And what she's saying,
Break from the stain.
never the same.
Do it. Oh, it is the
Other
lighthouse.
voice, it'll always play on loop.
I like that the female voice is the lower one.
What did I do?
That doesn't happen very often
Didn't I do?
with like harmony stuff. Of that, the female voice is the lower
It's a
harmony.
song you can't erase, but you you can make a tiny space for what you will do. Something new.
Oh, I really liked that little voice crack there. That was a really nicely placed
Very
voice
well,
crack.
I'll help. Though
Getting shivers.
I'm uncertain what you expect me to do.
Athena called you the god of prophecy, didn't she? Isn't that telling the future?
Prophecy is the last thing you need, Grace.
Can you explain
It'd be
why?
helpful
'Cause
if you
it
could
does sound
explain
useful.
why, exactly. This is all new to me, remember?
Yes, of course, that's true. It's so easy to forget that. To receive a prophecy is not simply to be told what might happen, it's to be told what will happen. To know a prophecy is to be bound to its outcome. Only in ignorance is one free to choose.
I'm gonna go with how does that work? 'Cause
What?
I'm a little
That
bit
makes no
confused.
sense. If you tell me I'm gonna fall into a hole.
Then you will.
No, but I'll just avoid holes. All holes, any hole.
And the act of trying to avoid them is what will make you fall. Worse, prophecies are never crystal clear. Sometimes you won't understand the full meaning until it's too late.
So you have a power you won't ever use because all it does is hamstring you. Yikes.
Welcome to my life. But there might be something else I can do to help. Come with me. There's someone I'd like you to meet.
Oh, we're going on adventures. Is this your place?
This
No wonder you
is
said it
where
was
you live?
neither. Ah.
Oh, yes. Sometimes. And excuse the mess. I don't get many visitors.
At least his rubbish
This
is...
really explains why you didn't notice anything at Calliope's apartment.
Well, don't hold back on my account, Grace.
You said I'm here to meet someone?
Basically, yeah.
Ah, yes.
It's like,
Um,
this is the thing
do
that's
you know
going
what
to
an
happen, and
oracle
if
is?
you're aware of it, you trying to avoid it will cause it to happen because it was destined, essentially. Which makes sense when you have think of all the prophecies in, like, Greek mythology and how they usually just screw people over. Fortune teller? Like the Oracle of Delphi. I don't know what that means, so I'm gonna go with
Let me
this
guess. Another idol?
Not quite. They serve as a channel
one.
of
His
sorts
place might
for
be a mess, but
my
at least his
powers.
rubbish is kept
This
in the
allows them
bin
to offer
bags.
insight, knowledge they
Granted,
have no
he hasn't
earthly
gotten rid
means
of
to
the bin
possess.
bags,
There's always been one.
but they're in it.
Over the
I have
ages,
seen
no
worse
matter
depression
where I
bins.
go, one manages to find me.
Meaning there's an oracle here.
There is.
What?
I have brought someone to see you.
I love that it just seems to be a grumpy
How
tech
many times do I have to
teenager.
tell you? I'm not a magic fortune cookie. Is that what Paul told you? Oracle's my handle. And even if I was the Oracle, I'm certainly not his Oracle.
I'm not allowed to pick that option.
You know what Apollo is, right?
Oh, I know what Paul says he is. Just because someone says they can fly does not make them the Tooth Fairy.
True.
Look, I'm sure he told you all sorts of nonsense. I use computers. I'm a hacker. That's it.
I ask very little of you, Oracle. Your help here would be appreciated.
Fine. Don't get your abs in a twist. Okay, so Paul brought you all this way just to see little old me. What's on your mind, sis?
To be fair, it does sometimes be like that, but I feel like... Why wouldn't you just have the bin bag in a bin already, ready to go? Just put your rubbish in. And then just like, don't they have like trash chutes in big American apartments so they can just chuck it in a hole? So like, I don't forgive him. I
You
am
keep saying
intrigued by the
Paul. Do you mean Apollo?
Yeah, I know. Apollo, if that is his real name, says he's a god of prophecy, blah, 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 blah.
But you don't believe him.
Believe him? Who'd believe that? It's super weird, but he's a decent guy, so he can be Apollo if he wants, but I just can't call him that.
Valid. So you're good
So
with
you're an
computers,
oracle
huh?
who uses the internet, huh?
Like I said, it's my handle, and yeah. It's a sweet setup, huh? Some of it's even legit.
The parts I purchased for her, presumably.
Bargain for, fair and square. And I keep telling you to get me an Ethernet cable.
I don't know what that is.
It's the 21st century, Paul. And your 21st century Oracle needs her some download speed, okay?
Understandable.
You live here?
I crash here, yeah. Better here than home.
She showed up one day, as the oracles do. Naturally, she is welcome to stay as long as she likes.
See the way he talks? I thought maybe he was a creepiverse, but nah. Paul's aight.
The highest of praise.
He'd be more
I mean,
alright if he did some laundry.
He's older than most grandpas. It makes sense that there would be at least one god that wouldn't be able to keep up with it.
Tell me, is Apollo always so...
incredibly emo? Like a sack stuffed with sad?
I am standing right here.
Don't get me wrong. It grows on you after a while.
Grace, surely this is not what you came for.
Oh, he's getting embarrassed.
Oh, I don't know. It's cute watching you get all flustered.
Well, it's hardly productive, is it?
See, there you go again.
Ugh. Get a room. A different room.
I'm looking for information about someone named Calliope. Can you help?
Oh,
I think
the
you
lady
can
from
actually
that apartment I
romance a
sent
couple
Paul
of them
to.
in here. I think you can even
Yeah,
romance
I've been
Persephone,
checking that out.
What did I tell you?
which feels
I
weird.
looked it up. You could do
But,
the same if you learned to use a computer. Here, hold up, I'll show you.
They made her a mask, and I love it. So,
There.
what's happening?
The apartment was originally purchased 2 years ago by a holding company, Core with a K Enterprises.
Oh.
Persephone.
Oh, I see. That would be Persephone.
See, I know some stuff. The one from the
Persephone
chorus.
is in the one from the chorus. The one who wanted me dead, Persephone.
I wasn't aware Persephone and Calliope were friendly. Certainly not friendly enough for Persephone to give Calliope an apartment. The good news is that Persephone is easy to find. I can take you to her if you like.
Whatever happened to, I can't help you, Grace. I'll just make it worse, Grace.
I do like the impressions.
I admit, you've got me curious.
Great! We're all done now.
Thank you for your help, Oracle. Please, do try to get out from behind your screens at least once today. Perhaps go for a walk.
Yeah, sure, will do. Leave a tip on your way out.
Sounds like you're talking to a dog. It's like, go for a walk. I'm gonna walkies. To the underworld. Let's go! And now we wait while it loads. Doop 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 doop. Oh, that was bright. I like the lighting in here already. Brings me joy.
Welcome to the underworld.
Wow. How have I never heard of this place?
Persephone keeps it a secret, while still managing to draw a crowd every night. Don't ask me how. Here in the underworld, idols can be themselves, even if they don't look human.
Oh, your kind of place. I'll find a place to find Persephone. I'm gonna go with
Do you
this
come
one.
here often?
Oh, no. Persephone and I aren't friends.
Is she friends with anyone?
Not many, no. Except Calliope, apparently. If we're to find Persephone in all this, we'll need to split up. Have you considered what you'll say to her?
I'll fight her if I have to, sure.
All I know is if she's spoiling for a fight, she'll get one.
It might come to that, I suppose.
You're not gonna try to stop me?
Sometimes strength is the only thing Persephone respects.
Oh,
You need
Pan's
to be
here.
prepared to use your powers, as you did with me. Come find me in the crown if you need anything. Otherwise, be careful, Grace.
Will do. You take your abs and walk away. Look at them. Look at that man. Over there. Like on the left. I wonder why there's a guy over on the right that's in colour as well. Who's that? Who's that? Oh, that might be Hermes. That's Hermes. We've met Hermes. So we have Apollo standing in the right. I don't know who the guy on the top left, who is that's coloured. I don't know who that is. I don't know why they're coloured. It's a bit confusing. But we have Pan at the bottom talking to a guy. Looking as slimy as ever. Oh, it must be Eros. Go talk to Pan. Maybe. I'll try to. Okay. Ah, yeah. Guy at the top is Eros. Look at those buns. Okay, we're gonna go talk to Eros. Depends on the options that are given.
Oh, hey. You're the new muse, aren't you?
I guess I am, yeah.
What
Aphrodite
are you
mentioned
wearing,
it.
my guy?
Didn't figure I'd see you here, though.
That looks so scratchy.
Oh, excuse the manners. Name's Eros, god of sex.
How do you know Aphrodite? No. There is a
You know
question. I will
Aphrodite,
ask
right?
the questions and then
I
we go
only
with the
met her
final one.
once.
Sure, she's my mother. You know how it is.
How would I know? New here, remember?
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. I wasn't thinking. But you hear a lot of
New here and
idols
most
talk
people
about
don't
each
know
other
a
like
lot
that.
about Greek
Mother,
mythology, my guy.
brother, sister, grandfather. None of us are actually related. We just played a family for so many centuries, it may as well be true.
Understandable.
So Aphrodite is your mother, but not
Quotations.
really.
That's right. A long time ago, she took care of me when I needed taking care of. The mortals, they just assumed. These days, well, it's not like that anymore. We're not as invulnerable as we used to be. Least of all, Aphrodite.
Is it because people stop believing in you, maybe?
Wait, did you say that you're the god of sex?
Desire, really. Sensuality. Attraction. Why? We're expecting a chubby little flying baby with a bow and arrow.
That would be quite funny, though.
I actually preferred Cupid, but Pan had to be the trickster. Spread all those stupid stories.
I'm sorry.
Why? It's not your fault. Just another grudge I get to carry around forever.
What are you doing here, my
The
guy?
god of sex at a club. Looking for someone?
Once I might have, sure. Now I'm just here to see it happen.
See what happened?
Voyeurism.
Look out there. See all these people. The hope, the anticipation, the connections, they bounce off each other. To me, it's like lightning.
Yeah, it doesn't sound creepy.
It is a little bit.
I used to make it happen, you know. Mortals once begged me to make it happen, to inspire true love. But now I only inspire sex. Not the same thing. It's just as well. People should find true love the hard way. They'll value it more.
True. You
You
sound
seem
sad.
a little distracted. Is everything okay?
We're only allowed one
Course it
sad
is.
boy.
Sure. Not obvious, huh? Truth is, I don't come here that often. No, it's hard to get away. I just want... Nope, never mind.
Even idols have their bad days, huh?
Bad weeks, bad months, bad centuries. But who am I talking to? You're the one with your life on the line.
True.
Here's the thing.
We ran out of options.
I'm looking for Persephone, but I can't find her anywhere.
Well, I know where she is, but I question whether she'd be happy to see you. Look, I like you, but Mother told me what happened at the chorus. I don't want to cause trouble with Persephone.
She's that scary, huh?
It's not that I'm scared of her. Well, maybe a little. You haven't been around long, but once you have, you'll learn that idle grudges are forever.
I don't know Persephone well, but considering what I do know,
Sounds like an
I don't
unhealthy
blame you.
environment.
I know it's lousy, and I'm sorry. I hope I can make it up to you someday.
I'll see you around.
Count on it.
He's kind of fun. I'm gonna go talk to Hermes. See how he's doing. How you doing, Hermes?
Whoa, you're here. I mean, you gotta be somewhere, but you're here.
Hello, Hermes.
Sorry about running off on you back at the thing. Didn't really have a choice, but sorry anyway.
I recognize the voice actor. I know the voice. Oh, we'll see Persephone eventually. You will like her. I'm just... Who is the voice actor of Hermes Stray God's voice actor? Who is this? Oh, it's Rika Ishii! That's why I know them. I was like, did they got so many Critical Role people over as well.
You're not much like the other idols, are you?
No? I haven't been an idol very long. Maybe like a year? I've lost track. So I'm not the one to ask about the idol stuff. It's all cool, but mostly I do whatever Athena asks. Athena says one day I'll sit on the chorus. That'll be sick. Can you imagine me in charge?
That face is a little bit frightening, not gonna lie. Isn't Athena in charge?
Wouldn't Athena still be in charge?
Yeah, you're probably right.
That doesn't bother you?
Why would it? Athena's the nicest of the bunch. She makes the best cookies.
Your faces are frightening me, Hermes.
When Calliope died, you were right there, within moments. How did you know?
Athena's
I told you.
scary.
I got
She's
word,
the
so
nicest
I
of the
came.
bunch. She's the one that was pushing
How did you
for her
get
death.
word?
Look, when an idol dies, I have to be there. So I just know. It's a Hermes thing.
To take the body, clean up the blood, that sort of thing?
Oh, that too, yeah. But that's on Athena's orders.
To keep the idols secret?
Sure. Can you imagine the questions? I don't know how we hide so well as it is.
Especially with social media and like CCTV. How do you hide nowadays? What do you know about
This
the
is
murder?
probably a stupid question, but... Do you know who might have killed Calliope?
Ugh, why would I know anything about that?
When you came to the apartment, it seemed like you knew her.
Oh no, I only met her once. She didn't live with the rest of the idols or hang out with us very much. She seemed nice though. Angry, maybe. But I don't know who'd want to hurt her.
Fair enough. She didn't
It
like
sounds as if she didn't much like the idols.
It was more like how you can't stand your family sometimes, even if you still love them.
You've only been an idol for a year? How did that happen?
Probably same way it did with you.
Oh, the old Hermes died in your arms and then they accused you of his murder?
No. Well, yes. I mean, no, not like that. But yeah. I was there when he died. We were friends, and I was having trouble at home, and he helped me out. I miss him.
Why do you call yourself Hermes? How did he die? Is that normal?
You knew it was gonna happen? It wasn't a surprise?
He asked me before he left. So no, not a surprise.
Is that usually how it happens?
Usually, yeah.
Okay, we're gonna ask about
Do you know if Persephone is here? I need to talk
I
to
think
her.
we're gonna possibly have to ask everybody.
Oh, you're serious. Why would you want to talk to Persephone? Nobody ever wants that. One time,
Maybe 'cause she's
I
hot.
laughed too loud near her, and she threatened to ban me from the club. I don't want to be banned. I like it here.
Pull yourself together. Are you gonna let Persephone boss you around
I love
forever?
that everybody is afraid of her.
Maybe?
Nah.
No, you do that, she'll be walking all over you for centuries. You're a god.
Yeah, I'm a god.
You never know, she might be impressed, right?
Heck yeah. Yeah, let me know when you want to find her. I'll even stand way, way back while you chat.
Convinced them at least. So I could go talk to Persephone. I think I'm gonna talk to the other. No, Persephone is not. But we're gonna go talk to the others before we go find Persephone. But Persephone is not small.
As I live and breathe, if it isn't our dear muse.
Hi, Pam.
Tell me, have you decided to leave your troubles behind and join us in the land of shadows and revelry?
I should thank you for the address. It's what led me here.
No need to thank me. You'll owe me. Remember, how you managed to stir the sun god from his oh so tiresome gloom, I cannot imagine. Nicely done.
I like him. It took some convincing, but at least he's helping me without asking anything in return.
Truly, how do you function with such naivete?
Do you know something I don't?
That's a weird way to say
Yes.
it.
I'm sorry, was that in question?
At least he's honest about it.
I'm guessing it's
What are you
a
doing here, buddy?
total coincidence that I'm running into you here.
It must be. The alternative would be that I knew a great many things ahead of time.
Well, did you?
Do I look like an oracle? I am here to listen to thrilling music and meet delicious people. My tastes are simple.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of simple tastes, my glass is
but
empty again.
you're still
the service here is
suspicious.
appalling.
The things you say, the things you don't say. You don't make yourself seem trustworthy. You know that?
Trust is for the weak and the penniless.
Still not helping.
Why, Grace, are you assuming that I, Pan, am some
Yes.
sort of scoundrel?
Yes, you are slimy. I could flirt with him. I don't want to flirt with him. If you're slimy.
It's more that I'm stating it outright.
Rejected twice in a row. How will I ever recover from such insult, I ask you?
Uh-huh.
I don't know what to tell you, Grace. Even an idol needs to get by.
I assume you're a regular at this
I
club?
feel like asking
And
you come here
why would you
often
assume that,
feels like
dear
you're flirting.
Grace?
But it's not a
The
flirt option.
horns, you... Do you know Persephone well?
I think he just
There
finds
is
it
no
all
knowing
amusing.
Persephone well.
It feels
She
like
won't
he
have
views
it.
everything as a game.
Not anymore.
Not anymore?
Long ago, we were all very different. Over the span of ages, however, even mountains erode.
I should get going.
I feel like that
I'm
might
sure
make
I'll
sense
see you
later.
soon.
It does not make sense
One
to my
can only
little
hope.
brain now. Bye bye, goat man. I'll find you at a bridge. Apollo, hello. Let's go talk to you.
I thought this would be easier, but it's as if Persephone left instructions to thwart me. Every staff member I approach screams and runs off. I hope your search has been more successful.
Let's go with this
You
one.
don't
It's
come
not
here
this kind
often,
of place.
I'm
We're gonna
guessing?
ask all the questions
Never.
again.
I'm sure Persephone only
routine.
sent the membership as a formality. I doubt she thought I'd ever use it.
Don't you ever have fun? No drinking or dancing in Apollo land?
Once, when I had the muses to keep me company.
Could flirt with him. I don't know if I want to, how much you can flirt with someone before it goes into relationship, because I don't know if I want to go with Apollo or with Persephone. So I'm not
You
going
know,
to click
fun
the
doesn't just
flirting
happen,
option
Apollo.
this particular
It's okay
time
to not...
until we can decide.
I know.
Oh, his voice
I
went
know
away.
you know, but
Her voice
you're in a
went away.
club. Live a little.
This style of music is unfamiliar to me, but thank you, Grace. I'll try my best.
Let's ask about
It
Persephone.
might help if I knew more about Persephone.
It couldn't hurt. What would you like to know exactly?
Let's ask about
What's
the story
Persephone's
and then ask
story?
why everybody's scared
Her
of her.
name rings a bell, but I don't...
No doubt you've heard the tale of how Hades, lord of the underworld, kidnapped a young sweet goddess and made her his wife.
That sweet young goddess was... Persephone.
Mm-hmm. Her mother, Demeter, was so enraged she blanketed the world in ice, rendering it barren and infertile. Zeus was forced to act. He decreed that Persephone would be shared between Demeter and Hades, and thus the matter was resolved. Well, you asked. That's her story, as the mortals tell it.
How much of it is
So tell me, how much of Persephone's legend is true?
Well, let's see. Hades did kidnap Persephone. That certainly did happen. The idols almost went to war over it until Zeus intervened and ordered Hades and Persephone to wed. That quieted things. At least until Persephone killed Hades.
She killed him?
Whoa.
As I understand it, Hades was not kind to her. I'd like to say we handled it well. That Zeus and the idols were mindful of what Persephone had been through, but that would be a lie. Persephone was punished for the murder, the underworld taken from her, and we all stood by and let it happen. She has never forgiven us, and honestly, I can't blame her.
Yeah, no, I get why she hates everybody now.
If I were her, I'd be mad at you all too.
Then you understand why things are difficult between us.
Y'all were assholes. Why is everyone
I
scared
thought
of
she
her,
was just
though?
mad at me, but everyone seems afraid of Persephone.
Noticed that, did you? Persephone is angry with everyone, and has been for a very long time. I've told you why. But it's more than that. She does not let go of a grudge. 1,000 years could pass, and Persephone will remember what you did like it was yesterday.
The club music went away.
Wait,
murdered an
Persephone killed another idol.
Oh, long time ago, yeah.
What about all of Athena's rules? Wouldn't Persephone have been, I don't know,
Executed? The murder of Hades is probably why we now have that rule. Back then, we heard Persephone had usurped Hades' throne, but we couldn't believe it. It just wasn't done. Now, of course, I look back and think we should have seen it coming. Oh, the benefit of hindsight.
why didn't you see it coming? You're the god of prophecy.
When I look, I learned long ago not to.
What'd she do next?
So what happened to Persephone after...
Backstory.
The
Building up
murder?
the anticipation to meet her.
She survived, like the rest of us. She got older, and when we came to the new world, I think she would have left us if it was allowed. It isn't, so instead she did as she pleased. She started a cult, became a crime boss.
Oh, what?
It was after her last transition, but honestly, I have no insight into anything Persephone does these days.
I found some
I
help.
found someone who will bring me to Persephone.
Finally, I'll be right behind you.
You're coming with me? But I thought...
She seems even angrier with you than she is with me. I might be able to mediate.
I feel like that's a low bar.
We'll see, I guess.
Alright. Now, finally, let's go talk to her. Hi, Hermes. I love her jacket.
If you're angry with anyone, Persephone, be angry with me. It was I who...
I will deal with you later. I was willing to leave you be, Grace, to wait until your guilt was certain. And yet here you are, in my domain, uninvited. Why? Are you here to beg for mercy? Are you here to challenge me? Should I be afraid?
This isn't a challenge, Persephone. I have questions.
Questions for me? Good. Because I have questions for you. Do you really expect us to believe that Calliope chose you? What's the real story? Did you stumble across her as she lay dying and desperate? Are you an accident? Did you learn what she was? Did you torture her, hold her at the point of death until she agreed to hand over her eidolon?
Persephone, this isn't...
You have every reason to try to prove your innocence, Grace.
I
But I
feel
have
like you're
no reason
projecting
to help you.
your own trauma onto us. Calliope lived at your apartment.
You knew Calliope.
We all knew Calliope.
She was staying at your apartment.
You knew her. Better than I or anyone else suspected.
Are you implying that I had something to do with her death?
Prove you didn't. That's how idols work, isn't it?
Haha, touche. Where are you going? Oh, we're getting more music. Arms up.
You hear that? You're in my house, little muse. You want answers? Fight for them.
Sounds like you're about to have a James Bond moment with the violin there.
You shouldn't have come here. And I sure ain't in the mood to make new friends. Go home, little girl.
I don't like being called little girl.
The shadows drawing near. And you all alone. We both know how this ends. Let's see how far she bends. We all
Gotta go with the attack. She picked angry. invited to the stage.
Testing 1, 2, testing 3. Is this thing on? Are you testing me with your coterie, ogling expectantly? Heads up, wrecking me won't come for free. See, it won't be easy.
Got bars.
When I use the moves I bring blessedly, shadows don't scare me. See, I'll survive it. Maybe you want to do this in private.
You're lost, little girl. You're wasting our time.
Did not expect that.
The gall of a squeaking mouse in a lion's den. Give up, little girl. The bus home is leaving. Seen it so many times, we all know how this ends.
They're fighting.
We all know how it ends.
Wait, you're she the Persephone? Oh boy, a celebrity dissing me. Now remind me, P, jog my memory. Sorry, not up on my ancient history. Underworld, now that rings a bell. Was it you who was married to the king of hell? It's hazy, Hades. So you're his lady? Before my time, because I'm such a baby. Please teach me my ABCs. Me, I never featured in Euripides. So where are they now? Wow, look around. You're the big cheese of a hole in the ground.
Don't you have any idea what you're dealing with, child? Surprise, surprise, coins on your eyes.
Dramatic.
Give them to the ferryman.
Ooh, this is
Get
cool.
it in your little head. You're spitting at the queen.
You're not the queen, though.
The dead.
They took it away from you. You ain't the queen. That's
You're not my queen, P. I'm alive. You got a real life muse in this basement dive. You could use a boost. Should I play a gig? Hey, word of mouth works, P. It'll be big.
Get lost, little girl.
I need a room and a rider and a cut of the
You're
bar.
making me
I got needs, you
angry.
see. Say please, I'll bring keys and a couple guitars.
You don't wanna know how far we could
You having
descend.
fun yet? I'm sorry, what's up? Let me guess how it ends. Yeah, you already said.
Back off, little girl.
We're young, you're old, we live, you
You're
die.
asking for trouble.
The end, see, that's how time works. Bye-bye.
You wanna push me, so look and see how this ends. How this always ends.
Don't you have any idea how you sound right now? We hear it all the time. The world is full of ghosts, and nothing's ever born.
ooh, we're going musical again.
You're choking on dust down here now. Maybe that's your cue. Time's come to move on. Make space for someone new. Someone not as bored as you. Maybe this new muse will do.
Don't use that word. You have no right to use that word. After what you did to her. Why don't I just kill you and wipe the floor with you? Don't use that word. You have to fight to use that word. You don't go in and take. That's your biggest mistake. For Calliope's sake.
Gotta go for the kill.
Wait, what word? Muse? Not use it at all? Not cool, screw you, see, it's not your call. Not a kid, but I'm innocent and I can explain. See my sunshine coming at the end of your rain. Say my name, say my name, say my name. Say, hey, you lost little girl. I've stolen the show now.
Oh no.
A breath of some fresher air, that's enough for them. Hello, underworld. I'm finding a flow now.
She's so mad.
I'm
But
not
like,
gonna slow down, and here's why it's so loud.
what do you expect?
None of us know now how it's gonna end. How it's gonna end. How it's gonna end. Is that enough, Persephone? Do we need to go another round?
Hands face.
No. No, you've earned your answers. Calliope came to me years ago. She'd grown tired of arguing with the idols, tired of being branded a troublemaker. She couldn't watch the idols wither away without a fight. I knew how she felt, so I gave her the apartment.
Gave it to her?
You gave her that beautiful place? That's generous of you.
I had it to give.
Generosity isn't exactly what you're known for, Persephone.
I felt sorry for her, Apollo. Not that it makes any difference. It's been at least 2 years since we spoke. After I heard the news, I went to the apartment and turned it upside down. I had to know the truth.
That was you?
I didn't find anything. Nothing to say what she had been involved with, or gotten into, or who she might have been fighting with.
She still thinks I did it, I think.
So what now? Do you still think I'm guilty?
The jury's still out on whether Calliope chose you, but do I think you killed her? No.
If it wasn't Grace, that means someone else was behind Calliope's death.
It's progressive.
Someone who could keep their involvement hidden.
One of us.
Did we tell Athena?
Couldn't we go to Athena with this? If you've changed your minds and you're both part of the chorus.
Athena would be sympathetic, but the die has been cast.
She won't go back on the edict, not without clear evidence.
Oh, now you want evidence?
She acted on the information she had. If we want to sway her,
none.
we need something better.
Does it have to be an idol? You thought I killed Calliope. Couldn't it have been some other mortal?
Despite how he might look, it's not a simple matter to kill an idol.
It was difficult enough to believe you had done it. If another mortal killed her, they somehow escaped detection. We found nothing, no evidence of a battle.
You looked?
Of course we looked. What do you think was happening while you waited? If Calliope was attacked elsewhere, even magic revealed no trace of it.
Did she have
Did Calliope have any enemies? The way you talk about her, she must have. What? What am I missing?
Calliope had a way of making people angry. She could be argumentative.
Yes, but enough to make enemies who wanted her dead?
Not that you or I know of, apparently, but that doesn't mean they didn't exist.
What about Pan? He showed up at my place out of nowhere, right after I left the chorus.
He did what?
I have to wonder what his angle is.
He has one, that's for certain. Though I've never thought of him as a killer. It would be too messy.
Still, we should consider the idea. For him to show up so quickly is odd.
Okay, so it's not just us being paranoid with that, he is slimy.
Wait. Did you say magic?
You can battle me through a song in a world of your own creation, and yet magic is beyond belief?
Well, sure. I just thought...
We have our powers just as you have yours.
I can grow a field of corn like nobody's business.
Some would say our powers are also magic, but true magic is a different and older power. Hecate's.
And it was of no use here.
We shouldn't rule it out. We haven't tried everything yet.
What about Athena? She seemed awfully insistent on declaring me guilty, don't you think?
Athena? No, Athena follows the rules.
Well...
Athena has one goal, and one goal only. To protect the idols. And that included Calliope. She'll eventually drive us all mad with her vigilance, but break her own rules? I don't see it.
For all I know, either one of you could have done it, and you're just playing along.
Apollo is capable of many things, but lying? He was never any good at it.
Whereas we know how capable you are of murder.
Okay, this isn't...
The one and only god I killed deserved it.
Right. Sorry I brought it up. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. You know the idols. Don't you have any ideas?
I told you I wouldn't be of much help, Grace.
Did you now? That's unsurprising. When are you ever of help to anyone but yourself?
Says the woman who forced Grace to challenge her rather than answer a simple question.
Calliope died, Apollo. Calliope, who came with us all the way from the old world.
You think I don't know that? Are you forgetting what the Muses meant to me?
Well, I'm not giving up. That's right. You heard me. Maybe it's easy for you to throw in the towel. Why not? Your life isn't at stake. But I'm gonna fight. If I have to kick every ass on Olympus, I am getting through this.
Means we're getting another song. Her eyes glow and we know there's a song coming.
I'm listening now. Tell us what end you were doomed to.
Calliope, blinded by fire, one match did you strike that consumed you.
Oh, I like strings.
How could you blame her? What could she have done to earn such a fate? You are blinded.
God of the sun hides from his own eyes. What would you know about fate?
Strings are really nice.
You say that you knew her, she was family to us, yet you don't hesitate to accuse her. Oh, queen without a throne, go bitter with fury. Not everyone seeks to betray you.
Stop this. Every action comes with a cost.
And who could
I don't know what I clicked on, I'm gonna be honest.
lost to?
Apollo, your help is not needed here. Go ahead and abandon another muse.
How could you throw that gauntlet at me? Could your heart shrivel any further?
You abandoned me to a terrible fate.
You replay your injuries,
It's
tell
far
it's
too
too
late.
late.
You know how far I bent before I
trapped.
snapped.
This is not about you. Enough! This
His
helps
eyes are
no
glowing.
one.
There he is, God of the sun.
Apollo, for my sake, take a deep breath. I need your help, not your anger. These old wounds,
She's very
they
pretty.
have you paralyzed. Calliope would want more from you.
She wanted so much more.
She is gone. Follow him or stay.
We're staying.
Now that Apollo isn't sucking all the oxygen out of the room, perhaps we can get somewhere.
Because even if we care about him, even if we care
Was
about
all
him,
that
like, we get on
really
with him,
necessary?
we're worried about
His
him.
reaction wasn't great, but you did provoke him.
But ultimately,
It wasn't my
Persephone's the
finest
best
moment,
choice.
but you
I feel
saw
like
how
she's
he
the best choice for us to
transformed.
figure out.
Apollo likes to pretend he's
You
not the
actually
man
killed
he used to
Calliope.
be, but behind that sad facade lurks exactly the lout I remember. I'll admit, the problem you present is a sticky one. If an idol is behind Calliope's death, they're clever. I need time to formulate a plan.
You're gonna help
You've
me?
decided to help me then? I wasn't sure you would.
Well, what should I say? That I've changed my mind? That Calliope might have chosen you after all?
No, it's just...
You have fight in you. You've taken quickly to the Muse's powers. It's possible that she saw the potential. So yes, I'll help you. If, however, this has all been a desperate deception... Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
I like this better than fighting with you.
We're gonna give
Way
the
better.
option.
Helping you rather than wanting you dead, you mean?
You seem like a woman who gets what she wants.
These days, yes.
Then I'd really rather have you on my side.
Wise choice.
I have to ask, is Athena really not an option? She wouldn't see what you see? At all?
She might. Athena's no fool. She sees everything in terms of risk. Anything with the slightest chance of being a danger to the idols will not be tolerated.
I'm a risk?
In this scenario, I'm the unacceptable risk?
At worst, a murderer. At best, a usurper.
I have to be a usurper? I can't just be a happy accident?
In Athena's world, there are only dangerous accidents.
No such thing as a happy accident.
What should I do while you're formulating? I don't like sitting on my hands.
Yeah, I've noticed. If you wish to keep busy, burn down the city, start a revolution, become a terror the likes of which mortals only dream.
Really?
No, Grace. Go home. Be patient. When you see me next, I'll have a better idea of what to do.
Very annoying being like just told to go home, do nothing. Like, got a ticking time. But hey, we reached Act 2. That's exciting. I think we're gonna pause it here, and I'm gonna go on a little break because I need to go feed my animals and probably also feed myself. I feel like I need to feed myself too, so we'll figure out what's up with that. Okay. See you later.
I knew I was underwater. I just didn't realize I was this underwater. If you're stressed about your paper,
The new iPhone 16 has landed. Built for Apple Intelligence, helping you write, express yourself and get things done effortlessly. And you can buy now, pay up to 12 months later. Plus, enjoy your favourite songs with up to 3 months Apple Music free. In-store and online. At Currys.
I will not let you stand in my way!